Hello and welcome back everybody, and I am sorry. I am so sorry. I forgot to start recording. We're like, I think 10 minutes into the next episode. I declared war on Camlo via this one down here. We broke them, we raided them, we killed some of their villagers at the border. We got in there, we made some trouble, and now we are attacking Camlo. And as they are getting support from the Resistance Pact or whatever they're called, I let them kind of come into our territory here and then fell back so that I could encircle them, which is what I'm trying to do here right now, and I hope it's going to work out. Sincerely do. Let's delete the fallback order that I had drawn, and let's hope that this one works. It's not easy here fighting them, I can tell you that much. But if we get in there, we'll be fine. And we are in there. And that is a major encirclement here. I'm sorry, by the way. Let me just quickly take a look what else we did. We got some spikes. We got spikes, and then we got additional spikes. We did Raiders of the Coast for the manpower. And I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's right. We gave our troops dynamite. We gave them here, right here, the explosive support, so that they would be better in soft and hard attack. And I think it's paying off indeed. And as you can see here, this is a pretty basic encirclement. I essentially commanded them to, just drop everything they were doing, fall back, because fighting on this one is obviously not really with a high chance to actually succeed. So I fell back, widened the front line a bit, and now I've cut them off. And I hope that I can, finish the push over there. Already pushing them in over here. Beautiful. They are winning in this province, but I think we'll be fine. Sure. Now let's push in over here. Yep. Perfectly fine. Rapid deployment is finished. I'm sorry, I didn't have a save. That's the thing. I didn't save between episodes. I usually do that, but I don't do it if I record within one session. And in this case, I did. Also, the sound is very loud. Thank you for this sound. And goodbye. Flexibility of movement gives us breakthrough. This gives us defense, soft attack, hard attack, organization. But only for support companies. I think that this one is better. And anything else that we should be doing here? Mobilize the people? I don't think so. Not really interested in that. I am, however, interested in salvaging the ruins, because it gives us more resources so that we will never run out with our production. Seize on patriotism. Ooh. I guess we don't want that, really. No, it's a nice thing and all, but I don't think it's that great. Regardless of that, we are encircling them here. I feel so shitty that I wasn't able to properly record it. I've done this for 2 months now, a bit more. And yet I don't manage to actually do it. What happened? Right, how about you push in? You just take this province over here. Excuse me? Where are you going? Right, let's just... How many divisions do they have now that we've... Oh, 1 division. That's the only division. So major encirclement right here solved the case and did what needed to be done, essentially. We should absolutely encircle this division, actually.
Sure.
Let's try it like this, but I think they're already going over here, which would kind of make the entire thing stupid, huh? Why don't you head over like this? Then you will eventually catch them, right? Yeah, I think this is good. To catch them, I mean. And then we will have literally no opposition, which would be beautiful. And vacuum tubes. Yes, I researched some stuff, and I think we actually have to take another look here, because I did look at... And I wasn't recording, I did look at New Vegas, and as you can see, they chose the old authority, but they didn't choose the power overthrow that is, canon of what Mr. House would do. So it's going to be a rather mild game. And, oh, holy shit, yeah, the NCR went to war with Caesar's Legion, and as you can see, they're losing. Good lord. So what we're going to see is Caesar's Legion all over the place. Very, very intimidating. Good thing we're not down there. That's all I can really say here. And I'm gonna give a command now that... Oh, there's a new troop apparently. Now that almost all troops are gone, I will give a command to just advance up there, and that'll be alright.
Please clap.
So, we gain some resource gain efficiency. I think building some purifiers. What exactly are purifiers in this? It's a custom thing, obviously. Purification station. Gives us water. I suppose that's good.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you know, nothing against having water. For too long, people have suffered from dehydration from the lack of clean water. No longer. With this decree, we will start construction of a series of great purifiers. Let's go.
Let's do this shit.
Exactly.
Man, I gotta cut back on that buff out.
Let me just destroy this. Sign everybody
I don't have time to talk.
up here. And there you go. Now we are advancing. And they already have 2 more divisions produced. 3 actually. Yeah, they have 3 divisions, but it should be fine.
Yeah, of course.
Let's just push in like this and encircle them once more.
Howdy.
Yeah, this looks fine to me.
Hey, got any jet?
I do not have any jet for you.
Howdy.
I think you'll be fine. And we are encircling 2 divisions here because they're idiots.
Need anything else?
Yeah, they're being idiots about it.
I need my fix. Sure.
And there you go.
I don't have time.
We got him. Alright, there's more divisions now already. Jesus.
Damn, I need a fix.
These people are pumping them out like it's absolutely nothing to them. Let's see, what else would be interesting for us? Maybe the division attrition, I think, is very important to get. Could we do any... Let's scavenge for equipment a bit. Don't think we need to do that anymore because we are actually in a position of strength there. But at the same time, we are also destroying our enemies, and I think that is... Jesus, how many can they produce? Another 3. And I've not done the encirclement here. I think this would have been a very heavy, very tough war. Very, very difficult war.
Sure.
But you know, that's the thing. In Old World Blues, as a mod, I think that microing plays a much bigger role than in vanilla. This game is kind of all about microing. This mod, rather. Oh no, I made a mistake there.
What do you want with me?
Will you arrive there one day, 14 hours? We might actually make it. Nope, didn't. Oh, right.
What?
Okay, let's actually cut him off here.
Hey.
There you go. And now that, you know, all of that is done, microing I don't think is that important anymore, but it's not unimportant by any means.
Please clap.
Building the purifiers. Okay, we got resistance to our occupation here. Canadian pipelines. We're not in a deficit of resources at the moment, so... Oh, this reminds me, I should probably cancel the trade here. Because we're not really in a deficit anymore, as I said. But what is more important to me is... getting something done that is actually meaningful. And I think raiding Elven Bleak is the good thing here. Whistler is a nation of refugees, all of whom fled the rise of Camelot. With their former homes lost to them and their spirits near broken, the people of Whistler are hanging on by a thread. We will burn Elven Bleak to the ground and dye the snow red with the blood of their warriors. Whistler will remember the terror of invaders and realize too late that running towards us was worse than staying with Camelot. Let's go! That sounds about right, especially because we're now actually killing Camelot, so we're on both sides of the enemy here.
Let's go.
Alright, I think we got him. Attacking during winter, probably not the smartest choice, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You thought you could hide from me?
Let's try to encircle this unit over here.
Howdy.
Oh yeah, this looks pretty good to me.
What do you want with me?
And... too slow. Just too slow.
What can I do for you?
Hope you're still advancing, no? Apparently nobody wants to advance here anymore. Okay, yeah. First war, going very well. When will they actually... I can't click at this wall. When will they actually capitulate? Let's give him one more dockyard. Oh my god, they are retreating so quickly. Dirty.
Like I give a fuck.
Let's go, we've done it. Oh, no, not you. Hey.
Fine by me.
Excuse me, where are you going? No, you know what? Actually just head to Old Shaftson. I don't know when they will capitulate, because I can't look at the war score, but I mean, you know, you gotta be prepared, so I really want to do that. How many attrition are we taking? 15%. Ugh. This was not a good choice, mate.
Let's go.
Yeah, he just brought himself into a very delicate position. And I will encircle him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Grenade!
Please clap.
Raiding Elven Bleak. Let's take a look. Where is Elven Bleak? There you go. Elven Bleak slumbered softly in the night as the snowstorm whipped itself up into a frenzy, the sound of wind drowning out the disorganized scramble of raiders encroaching into the settlement. The peace was broken by the sound of smashing glass, the unmistakable roar and crackle of flames, and the screams of women and children as they awoke to the blinding light of an inferno. Those who managed to resist were cut down in the dead of the night, their children watching from the shadows with tears in their eyes. It would have been a mercy to kill the survivors after the flames died down, but pirates don't deal in mercy. Pirates deal in plunder and loot, and it was no surprise that the only things that left Elven Bleak intact were valuables that would fetch a high price. We've done it. The Return of Terror. Sure. Whistler's forests are filled with frozen corpses left preserved by the frost, their faces forever twisted in agony and horror as they clasp wounds long since frozen over. What little remained of Whistler's spirit has been stomped out by us, and now their lands are ripe for the taking. Whistler's remaining population will be thankful for arrival, even if they themselves don't realize it yet. What would the other path have done for it? You know, Graven obviously doesn't do the bullshit of accepting Whistler into the raiders. No. They're all to be enslaved, alright? There's no doubt about that being a thing here. Oh, there you go. Take all state, obviously. Take all states, obviously. And that's our first successful takeover. We've done it. Let's produce some more of these pipe guns. Decisions available. Raid the dredgers, raid the Whistler nomads. Scavenging options. Not really interested in any of these at the moment. What I am interested in is how many. We have we have two crossings here, so I'm gonna put one unit right here.
Sure.
Put one unit right here.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna put all the rest
Hey, got any jet?
over here. Alright, just spread out. Equipment scavengers return with amazing benefits again. This scavenging, Jesus Christ, man, that is so powerful. I guess, you know, if you weren't a primitive nation like we are, then you wouldn't need to scavenge like this, but since we are, gotta take what you can get, right? Okay, in case the Whistlers do not give in, but I think they will, but in case they don't, let's just position ourselves up and down the border. Just in case, you know? Vault City took some states here. They appear to be very successful. Return of Terror, let's do it. I think very soon we will be able to produce more armies. Unfulfilled import requests. Oh, yeah, I mean, they're losing everything they have, so well, they're the best people to get it from. The NCR is dead. Wait, are they? Where's the NCR? Oh, they still wore the NCR Rangers, but the NCR as an entity only exists over here in the mountains. Well, that's unfortunate for them. Very unfortunate for them. In the meantime, the Troll Warren is still fighting the Bone Pickers. And somebody else. Oh, they conquered the camel station, right. I understand, but they can't finish the war at the moment. Primitive radios have been developed. Let us go. But we have to be civilized for this one, so we can't do that. We can do this, though. And I will be doing this one. Organized Tato farming. Tato. Tato.
Please clap.
Trampling through the snowy forests of Whistler on a clear and crisp morning, our men searched for soldiers to kill. Soon after our raid into Elven Bleak, Whistler organized a meager army to launch a counterattack, and our forces met in a forested area along our border. This is the forest we have patrolled for the last few mornings, a forest carpeted by dead frozen bodies preserved in their final moments of agony. It will take a long time for these tortured faces to vanish. Whistler is on the verge of collapse, and soon we will send them our demands. Become part of the nation, or we'll kill what's left of you. Whistler gets an event, Broken Coast Leadership offers peace, and they have accepted it. There you go. That's a big Broken Coast. That's a very big Broken Coast. Right, let's break the conquered. With their leaders and loved ones left dead in the snow, the citizens of Camelot and Whistler have nothing left but despair. Weak as they are, the truly broken are like putty. Putty? They can be molded into any shape you desire. We will take these scraps left in our wake and convert them into a new tapestry of blood and conquest. So we're going to core all of this territory, get a lot of additional manpower,
Anything else I can do for you?
and then we'll be ready for some other adventures. Maybe for the Dredgers, maybe Bellingham, maybe New Victoria next. New Victoria is a tough one because you gotta invade them. They only have 6 to 7 units though. Maybe we should do New Victoria next. That would be pretty sweet. For the moment I'm going to put all my troops over there, but who knows long term. Long term is always a very different story. Especially in Fallout, now that Caesar's Legion, you know, once they finish off the ranges, they're gonna be through you. Marching fire and the next max speed, absolutely. Wait, what did I see here? Crew to population factor, -3%. Let's not research that right now. Let's instead go with the sailing ship 2. Bellingham does also have a number of units here. Quite frightening. And I think the Dredgers will also get support from that Resistance Pact. So maybe New Victoria will actually be the best choice, the big choice. The best choice here, it's down here, it's put to the sword.
Please clap.
Right. Enemy in the north. Oh, that's a lot of manpower we just gained. Let's produce some raiders. 11. Let's produce 12 for the moment. That should be fine supply-wise. And now, I mean, let's do put to the sword. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to fight New Victoria. And we might get lucky and actually win. I think we want to invade over here. Isn't that a good choice? I think that looks like a great choice actually, because they're going to be cut off. We're going to land here, and then we can just cut them off, leave one unit here, and we'll be fine.
Need anything else?
So I'm going to order 6 of you. Start here and go over there. Then I'm going to order the other 6.
Need anything else?
Go from here and land over there. That should be perfectly fine. Man, I'm just so in a rush here in this mod because I think we will have a hard time against the Washington Brotherhood because I think they're civilized. Which means that they are ahead in tech and 21 to 43 units. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. Alright, but we're ready to invade anyway. We have a bigger, better fleet and we will punish them whenever we have to, clearly. Couldn't. Oh yeah, there you go. Now edit the entire river here. Huh. We produce some more civilian workshops. I think some more civilian would be good, just for the record, you know, just to have them, because that will put us on top of our game later on. All right, put to the swords. I didn't even read it, did I? New Victoria is considered by many to be a safe haven. Despite its seat of power being squarely in our waters, their well-maintained defenses and active navy have prevented us from conquering them. But today marks the end of an era of safety for those weaklings. We shall probe their coastlines for weaknesses and strike their neglected northern ports. Once they're at their weakest, the false queen will fall. I actually agree with this general assessment. Let me see here. What else do we want to research? Definitely this one, I suppose. Yeah, let's do this one. Outdated equipment, new sailing ships, but I'm going to wait a bit until this one is produced on the 18th of July. Next, we're going to do Drums of War. The north is a great expanse of territory, ruled by very few due to its harsh climate and remote location. Those farther south often mistake the north for a weak place, filled with backward savages. This is their greatest mistake. The Drums of War beat out a savage and primal anthem of bloodshed, encouraging our men to push onwards to the south, where the most lucrative of conquests awaits us. That's right. And we now do have decisions to raid the coasts of Victoria, and we're going to do that. One moment. Alright, I'm back. Raid the coast. The people of New Victoria have lived in relative safety compared to those in the Endless White. They do not fear our flag nor the sight of our boats. We must teach them to fear us before we can lord over them. Their coastlines are vast, far too vast for any army New Victoria might have to effectively protect. This makes them the perfect starting place for our campaign of terror. Let's do it. Let's do it, boys and girls. And the ship has been produced, so let us go with these sailing ships. Oh, right. I was just wondering right now, why am I not attacking them? Right, because we have to do these. We have to do these first to properly get this done. So we raided the coast. Don't know how it turned out. Come on, give me an event. Tell me it was successful. The Withered Dogs declared war on Iron Alliances. So these are ghouls, and these appear to be normal people. Manifest Destiny. No event? Organized Tato farming. Let's see. Can we research anything meaningful here? We can do this. Explosive support, soft attack. Absolutely. Now they can throw the explosives a bit more well aimed. Dawn of a New Age. We can't do that at the moment. Oh, what? Form the Broken Coast Warrior Council, but we can't do that. Ah, that's... So we're locked out of this. Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. I wasn't aware that Graven would lock us out of this. Well, let's just enslave the opposition then. Graven returned to Kuva at the helm of his ship, adorned with the decapitated heads of his lesser enemies. Ragnar knelt there on the frozen dock, put in shackles weeks before by Graven himself, to witness the return of everyone he loved, coming back to port as rotting trophies. Ragnar is a broken man, a trophy commander for Graven, a fierce reminder that not even the strongest can oppose him. Wait, do we actually have him as a commander? We do. I had no idea. Where's our event? Is this broken? Let's save and try to come back, I suppose. Like if you load in sometimes that fixes it, but I'm not sure if this actually does it. We'll see. There should have been an event that told us whether or not we raided New Victoria successfully. So let's... Nope, nothing. But I don't know, maybe we're out of luck. It appears we are. Okay. Pretty not so great. Produced a lot of new troops though, and we're gonna go raid with Ragnar. Raid down here in Bellingham. I don't know what just happened there. I don't know why you know this is going on the way it's going. But we should now be able, no? Can't we raid Bellingham? Yes. Thank you. Beautiful. Well. If this doesn't work out at the end of the episode, I'm going to research it. Oh, and the NCR has just been annexed. Fuck. Man, that's crazy. Ah, man, okay. Alright, the Caesar's Legion has prevailed and the NCR has already fallen. Maybe the Brotherhood will oppose him, but I doubt it.
Please clap.
Well, I wonder where... Oh no, what? Now we can do it. Has completed and enslaved the opposition. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm blind. The heat is melting my eyeballs. Let's do it. For as long as the Broken Coast has existed, it has been at war with itself. Pirate captains brave the blizzards and sailing the rough seas for revenge, killing friend and foe for caps. But a new era is dawning. The epitome of our savage, bloody past, and the strongest son of the frost clashed, ending the status quo. Only one emerged victorious, and when he did, it changed us forever in the process. We are reborn. Let's go. Oh, raid the coast again. So we didn't get an event, but we can raid the coast again, so it must have been unsuccessful. And now we have a local opposition down here in Bellingham, and they want everybody to be
What do you want with me?
over there, in this general area. There you go. Right, let's put everybody in, and then we will of course escalate the border conflict as we've done so many times before. And this time it's going to be a bit harder. Yeah, because they have a lot of units directly positioned here, so we might actually fail. Walled City declares war on Shoshone nations. Pressing, isn't it? Oh, what? Wait, what? Laser rifles? Oh, let's go Little Marys. Yes. Yeah, the border conflict is going to be lost here. Border conflict is over. We at least gain some research points, political power, and so on and so forth. Army experience. Oh, we lose political power. Sorry. Jesus.
Are you done here? Yeah, of course.
Well, that was definitely a terrible raid. Terrible. How is this raid going? Not getting an event, huh? Well, I don't know what to think of this.
Please clap.
Oh, it renamed us. Graven's Coast. It's all Graven's property. And now we could go for Bellingham. I think I would rather go for the dredgers, but before we even do that, why don't we... Port Cove, Canadian. Let's put them to work. Because later on, these actually get fairly good. Gain base stability and so on. So let's do some of these instead. I just wish we could go to war against New Victoria. But apparently not. Right, what else is here? Give me Brahmin milking. That apparently makes our troops better. Yeah, I'm just kinda... Where's the... There should be a failure event, right? Telling me of that we failed raiding the coast. Troll warrants. Because everybody's blobbing and we're just sitting here. Wasting time, essentially. And I'm not necessarily okay with that. What is your manpower, man? You got so many troops. You're running out of manpower, at least. Extensive already. We're only limited, right? Yes. That's good. That is very, very promising. The Troll Warren keeps winning. Can't stop. All City, same goes for them. Damn. So, yeah, we did some stuff this episode. Sorry again for being too stupid to start recording. I don't know about New Victoria. I wish we could just, like, push and properly do it, but maybe we just have to clean out the dredgers. Gives us 8. Ooh, they got some nice stuff here, you know that? And then we can go for Bellingham as well, of course. So we'll see. If it isn't New Victoria, which I hoped it would be, but if it isn't New Victoria, then we're going to find out some other way and find a way to expand. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, later.